If you're thinking about moving to El Paso, relocating, what have you, here's a couple of things that you need to know. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, and we've got a ton of resources for you specifically. But let's cut right to the chase. The thing that you should know if you're moving to El Paso is that number one, we have pretty high property taxes. Now, all of Texas has higher property taxes. That's somewhat offset by the fact that we don't have any state income tax. But in El Paso, property taxes are roughly 3% of the appraised value of your home, which can definitely add up. Now, of course, there are exemptions that you can go after and get that will offset that, but it's something that you do need to be aware of. Number two, it does get hot here in the summer. Now, it doesn't get Phoenix hot. Last year, I think Phoenix had a certain number of days above 120. We're nothing like that, but we will certainly get a few days above 100. It is a dry heat, but nonetheless, once you get over 100 degrees, it's pretty hot. The third thing to keep in mind is that if you're really into entertainment, you like going to, let's say, concerts or big sporting events, El Paso may not, meet the grade there. Unfortunately, we get passed over for a lot of bigger cities like, say, Austin and Houston. When it comes to concerts, big sporting events, we don't have an NFL team, we don't have our own NBA team. So if that's really, really important to you, you definitely want to keep that in mind. The fourth thing that you should know is that if you're going to work a minimum wage job in Texas, that minimum wage is $7.25. That can make it difficult to really scrape together the wages for a great living. So it's funny because, as real estate agents, we always do these videos, the top 5 cons of El Paso, things like that. Honestly, we couldn't even come up with number 5. So if you live in El Paso, I'd be really curious to know what you think maybe the worst things or the cons are about El Paso. We only really could come up with 4, but I guess that shows our bias for the city, which we think is a great city. If you're interested in learning anything more about buying, selling a home, relocating, please consider reaching out to us, and we'll see you in the next episode.